A righteous protection.
What is going on, fam? Happy Monday, man. Hope everything going good for you. So, attributes. You playing WWE 2K23. You like, man, what's up with these attributes? What does this mean? What does that mean? What does this do? All that fun stuff. I'm about to break it down for you. Give you some explanations and a couple of methods that you can use in adjusting these attributes and kind of getting them to where you want and get what you want out of them. Now, before we get into that, smack that like button for me. Hit that subscribe if you're new to this channel, man. You know what we do here, giving you all the gameplay jewels for this series. Let's check it out. Now, if you remember back to the other video where we touched on this, I didn't, get entirely into full explanation. We just went through the attributes, kind of reading the explanations of what they're supposed to do and all of that. We're going to go a little bit deeper. Give you some good tips, some good methods on how to adjust these appropriately. There's more than one way, honestly, it's up to you and what you want to do and how high or low you want your attributes. I'm going to reiterate this. I say it all the time, attributes, these are truly superficial. This isn't like, NBA 2K or Madden or FIFA or any game sports title like that where those individual athletes' attributes truly determine their capabilities. Ours aren't quite that. They're still in a weird between type situation. Hopefully, in the future, we can really find a better way for them to be implemented in terms of showcasing the person's abilities and skill set. You know what I mean? So we're going to stick with Andre. Perfect example on the extreme side. Arm power, anything with the arms, leg power, anything with the legs, grapple, running offense, blah, blah, blah. Now, tip number 1, go through your moveset and look right down here. Arm power, grapple, grapple, leg power, grapple. So arm power, leg power, grapple. Those three are pretty much always going to be, the top 3 in terms of your attributes. Arm power, running offense by itself, grapple/running offense. You look at the ground, and I implore you, go through, I tell y'all, familiarize yourself with the movesets, man. Go through there and check everything out. Leg power, arm power, grapple. Leg power, grapple. Leg power, arm, grapple, so on and so forth. Of course, in the corner, arm power and grapple and running offense kind of is always going to be that one. But go through that moveset. Go through there. Check out what is arm power. Check out what is leg power. Check out the grapple. That's what I do for everybody. Before I go through, I'll run through them. Before I go through and do the attributes, I'll run through the moveset, check out arm power, leg power, grapple, what have you, and who does what. You know what I mean? Now, historically, I've always used the attributes to try to design the offense for these characters. Not to say that that's entirely how they work and what it does, because it is not. Like I said, our attribute is kind of a in-between stage of stuff. It has been multifunctional, I guess would be a good way to look at it, or supposed to have been. But now that we have the AI attributes, you can kind of lean on these a little less to design the offense and get more into the AI attributes. So, if you look at Andre, now if we're going to use what we just saw, what's in this moveset, arm power can still be 100. Leg power can still be 100. Grapple can still be 100, just based off of him. Now, you can go for that realistic route, or you can go for the true skills of the individual route, or you can kind of find a mix. You know what I mean? I like to kind of find a mix for certain people especially. But like you look at him, arm power, absolutely. How many of his attacks have arm power, have leg power, have grapple. You know, with him running offense, he ain't doing no running attack. Originally, I wanted to build these off of really the individual, so you would think damage. He don't do running attacks, but if he did, it'll hurt. But let's stick to the way that I've always done it. Let's stick to kind of building it off of what this person does in a match. So running offense is no. Aerial offense, no. Aerial range, no. Now, Andre has come off the top a time or two when he was younger, don't get me wrong, but you still want to keep that low. My Lord, if you got young Andre and you like, man, I want him to have a dive, go 35, 40 at the most. Give you a little something. Power submission. Yeah, that's going to hurt. So, technical submission. No, because he's not a technical guy. Strike reversal, his strike reversal, you could even go 30 for that, honestly, because he's big, he's slow. He's not going to be able to reverse strikes. Now, on the other hand, grapple reversal, absolutely, because he's big, he's strong. Aerial reversal is always somewhat of a toss-up. You know, it's kind of up to you. Always think in terms of what does somebody do when they standing in the ring and somebody's coming off the top rope on them or a springboard. Are they going to do that gut punch that makes them flip? Are they going to pull a Samoa Joe and walk out the way? Are they big and strong like Andre? And literally, you can turn this up some if you want to. But it's not really, it's not really a reversal for him, whereas it's just kind of like King Kong where you just jump into him and it don't bother him. But that's not a reversal, that's just a block. And the block is in the AI attribute. So yeah, he's not really reversing that. Now, wind it down to 95 because I don't like going 100 on any durability for anybody. 95 is the max that I like to go with. Power submission defense. Once again, 95. Yeah, I use power submission for, is this person tough? You know what I mean? Technical submission I use for, is this person a technician? He's not, so he gets 30. That doesn't make him any less tough, but I try to separate attributes so you can separate the values that they get. You know, power submission, he's tough, he's cool with that. Technical submission, not so much. So only technicians really get a higher value for this one. You understand what I'm saying? Now, pin escape. Yeah. Who gets out, and we talked about this too, who gets out of pins? Big, strong dudes, you remember, you see it. They throw the opponent up in the air or whatever. You can go 100 with that. He still gets pinned. Don't think, like, oh God, 100, he gonna kick out of everything. No, it don't work like that. He still gets pinned. Strength, yeah. Now, drop another jewel on you. Strength. Depending on what moves are in the move set. Now, let me find one with high. Those are all medium. There we go. Okay, you see move modifier right down there, right? That's why I tell y'all, be careful with strength. The higher that value, the more likely that they're going to use the moves with move modifier high or medium more. I remember one match I had with Andre, and that joker did the scoop power slam 4 times in a row. So that's why I always say be careful in turning up strength. Because now for him, I didn't mind it as much because that's definitely an Andre move, you know what I mean? But you don't want to turn your strength up high for somebody that you don't want to see do power moves like that the whole match. So be mindful. I think I saw somebody say that for a light heavyweight, they were speaking about Seth Rollins, that at 80 strength, he was able to scoop Brock Lesnar. 75, he wasn't able to. So take that what you will. Now, can Seth Rollins scoop slam, pick up Brock Lesnar. 100%. Dude is strong. Do I want to see Seth Rollins doing power moves the whole match to Brock Lesnar? No. I want him to use his stick and move, his speed, his agility, his athleticism. So that's why I tell y'all, keep in mind that strength. Because once you go high, you will see more moves with higher modifiers. Like I said, for Andre, it don't matter because that's what he needs to do anyway. But keep in mind for some people who might have 2 or 3 move modifiers high in that moveset, you don't want to see them repeatedly do that move more than the other moves in the moveset, especially depending on who it is. So keep that in mind. The higher the value in strength, the more they're going to use and utilize moves that have a medium to high move modifier. Where was we at? Strength. All right, now stamina. I mean, you can go look. You can watch matches and adjust this truthfully. And like with his is 30 to 65. His would be 0 or maybe 5 if we could turn it down that low. I stand on we need 2K18 back when you can go to 0 to really separate the overalls, because that's one of the reasons why so many people are so close. Everybody starts at 30. Agility, all of that self-explanatory. Be careful too. Agility, 70, I believe. Over 70 is where they would jump up to the top rope. Also, where are we at? I forgot what I'm looking for. There we go. Be mindful. Of course, you can't see it with Andre. Be mindful, even if you have your agility, say, is like a 65, but that person's still jumping up to that top rope. If that's the case, go check their top rope climb and make sure that it's not like the 5-star or the quick where they just jump straight up. Because I had that with Matt Riddle, I think. I was like, why does it keep on doing that? But anyway, so, all right, talk about strength, told y'all that. Move modifiers, told y'all that. Movement speed, recovery, I turned to 30 for everybody. You can experiment with it yourself. Just depends on how long you want your matches. 8 to 12 minutes is kind of where I'm at. If you want faster matches, you can adjust it. Like, I wish we could go to 0 with this. This would be like a 5 or a 10 for him. Special 30. Now, I have adjusted everybody else. I think. Maybe not. I will, though, when I drop the version 2 superstar settings for folks. I like 50. It doesn't make a difference too much on the front end because they still fill up that special meter, get the sig, then that finisher. Where it comes into play is on the back end. Like if your finisher gets reversed or a rope break or they kick out of it or, you know what I mean, get out of the submission or whatever. Then you're on the other road to trying to hurry up and build it back up. It helps in that aspect. So you might want that joint on 100. I don't know, but I'm telling you what I know. Now, see, look at somebody like Ray. What is his bread and butter in ring? Running attacks, springboards. You know what I mean? But you look at him, he's got a lot of leg. His is almost only leg power and grapple. So you go to attributes, want to make sure his leg power and his grapple of these 3 are the highest, because that's what hits him. Running offense, of course, you could go 100. Actually, I think I might. Be careful with area range, man. They still have that issue where they like to jump over people too much. That's why I stick with, for most people, 80 to 90 is good. 80 being the low end, but it's good for people that are athletic. 90 being the high end for guys like Ray, folks like that. Maybe even 80 to 95, but be careful. because it sucks to see somebody consistently jump over somebody trying to do springboards. Oh, hold on. I'll tell you what. RVD is a good example. My RVD moveset. His AI attributes, man, I like him being more of a striker as opposed to a bunch of grapples. Now, if you go through his moveset, that's leg, 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 grapple, grapple, leg, leg, grapple, grapple, leg. It's all leg and grapple pretty much for him. You're running the tag. You still got arm and leg, both mixed with running and, of course, grapple. So his arm power isn't far behind, but his leg power and his grapple, which actually you could even go 70, his leg power and his grapple are the two highest because that's what he does. Move-wise, kicks more, and I like that. If you see matches with him, man, I like it a lot better. Keep in mind with your aerial, this still affects both diving and springboard. Unfortunately, I hope we get them split at some point, but yeah, it's keep in mind though, you want to design this based on how that person acts in the ring, and it works in tandem with the AI attributes. So like I said, I got RVD designed. Everything he does is more legs wise in the moveset. So then when you get to his AI attributes, bam, it's all his combos, light and heavy strike, and his grapples are lower. So yeah. Couple jewels to drop on y'all. I plan on doing more videos like this to give y'all better explanations about stuff and about what's going on and what helps. Hit the comments. You got any questions or requests, or if you know something I don't, man, this is a community thing. You know what I'm saying? We work together and make this game better for all of us. That's what it's about. So happy Monday. Go on out there, live your life, man. Be a good person. Do good. Make somebody smile today. Let somebody make you smile. Laugh, bro. It's all right. Life is serious. Sometimes we got to chill out and have fun and smile and make it good, bro. So hope y'all have a good one. Good start to your week. You know what it is, fam. Keep it real. Live righteous.